And over to today's episode number 10 of the Fulham Career Mode series. As you guys saw in the last episode, we lost 2-0. We lost to Arsenal and then lost to Palace. And we beat Leicester 4-2. And then we lost 6-0 in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg at Anfield. So I would say we're out of the Carabao Cup, sadly. But anything can happen, but I doubt we'll come back from 6-0. But against Leicester, Belotti, our new striker, the Argentinian, got a debut double and an assist. So he's looking good. End of Premier League action. Today we start with Derby. I'm hoping to trying to get better performance in the FA Cup. And good news for Robinson is that Robinson's transfer talks has notification are down because he's had a new deal with the club. So Tom Barton will make his debut here at Derby, as he is going to make his debut. Belotta will retain his place in the team as Barlow does start, while Mitrovic will drop onto the bench. Mitrovic. As Adoy will come back in over Temerave. Tetas on the bench. Fafina, he will start over Captain Harrison Reed, who is going to drop out. Young Barlow is not going to be captain. The captain today will be Belotta. But we're hoping that we can stay well and do well in the FA Cup. Try and get to the semi-final like we did in the Carabao Cup. But we're hoping for a good game. Belotta, the captain this afternoon, looking for another decent performance from himself. Barlow makes his debut. He's on loan for the rest of the season as Barlow to try and get a bit of game time and try and do what he can. We'll keep him on loan for maybe a month. If he's not doing the greatest, might loan him back, put him back to the club he came on loan from. But at least that he's starting in the FA Cup to sort out. They're happy with it, probably. But Derby from the Championship versus Fulham of the Premier League. We are looking to try and respond to losing the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Liverpool 6-0, so we're probably out of that. But the FA Cup, we could still potentially get up far in. Premier League, probably well going to stay in the league. Well, here is the Derby team under Wayne Rooney, but a very kind of rotational team. Some of the players are rotational, probably. Jason Knight, I know he's not rotated. He's a very first-team player at FO. But they're hoping for a good game, obviously. They're hoping to play well in the game today. Colin Kazim Richards is up front. The Derby looking for a good game. There's Belotta. Our striker has played 2 games, but he's played once in the Premier League, and he got 2 goals and an assist on Premier League debut. But he is named as captain for today's game. Kilovono, our number 7, hasn't travelled as he's going to be sold probably in his window. So we're still looking for offers for him. Elliot Richardson still on the bench, likely. Vieira, it's good to give him another opportunity to play this time in the cup though. Vieira, as Vieira knows, playing at Anfield was a cup unlucky shock. Derby will kick off in today's game. They're hoping for an exciting game of football. So we know youngster Barlow is hoping to have a good cup debut as he just signed on loan to the club. For at least a month. Towards the end of this window, he might go back. You never know if he doesn't really impress. Robinson. Up to Bobby Knight. Bobby Reed. Derby looking for a quick start against us. Diop with the block. Roddick delighted it was being blocked in the FA Cup. After a massive defeat to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Belotta, who's our captain for today's game. And Derby have an early injury in our area after just 7 minutes to play. A bad injury. The referee says, and it looks like the medical staff of Derby are going to keep an eye close on him. He looks hurt. Looks in encouragement pain here. As he went down looking for the ball against Fafina, but he couldn't get back up. Derby with an early sub in this Carabao Cup tie. He's been told what to do. He's been told to communicate with the boys. And Adoya, our centre half, will just put it away. And Asup continues the game on. Let's go. Can't remember where he played actually. Robinson will try and win that, and he does, for Bobby Reed. To Barlow. Back to Bobby Reid. Barlow knows making his debut in the FA Cup's going to be hard. Cannavaro, so unlucky. Cannavaro knows he's staying at the club at the moment. Cannavaro will be leaving probably. Lost by Vieira, who we just brought in January in this window too, from Sampola in Italy. He could potentially be loaned out. I think he's good enough for our level yet, but he could prove me wrong. Vieira out to Bobby Reid. Now Belotta on to Vieira. Vieira to Cannavaro. Belotta slitted wide by the captain, who's our captain for today's game. It's in by Bobby Reid. Barlow trying to go for it to the American. Robinson lays it off for Vieira. Vieira! Oh, his first shot as a Fulham player is well over the bar. The centre midfielder, signed from Zambola in Italy this window to see what he can do at Premier League level. And FA Cup, he's all unlucky. It's going to be 2 games in this episode, guys. I'm pretty tired actually. I've had a quite tired day. Handball against Babu, says the referee. Donegal, good block, and Bobby Reid can get an attack going. Rafina wins the ball back for us. Well done. Good play here from us. And Barlow continues his run on his debut. It's young Barlow. Great save. Bobby Reid's there. They fucked up the rebound. Leicester have let Fiorentina get their player Bobby, as Barlow does make his cup debut here at Derby. Does Barlow. Guys, I've only signed Barlow on a 1-year loan, potentially. Guys, we've got some more transfer suggestions to look at after today's game. So I've a few transfer targets I would potentially like to bring into this squad to help us strengthen a bit. And that's a corner to Fulham. Cannavaro swings the ball in, and Vafina, the central midfielder, knows he's a Portugal international, playing against a championship side in the FA Cup. Is going to be corner for the midfielder. The midfielder knows him in Vieira. Out in midfield. Let me know suggestions, guys. Tyler, if you're in chat, probably you'll suggest signing that you wanted me to bring in as a striker, because it'll be another striker option, because this Argentina striker can't play every game as well. Him and Mitrovic. We kick to Derby then, as the captain concedes it. It's forward. Belotta out wide to Cannavaro for somebody. And hit the shot. Good save, Rodnick. Lawrence now. And Colin can't see Richards. That came off. Rodnick is obviously relieved that he saved that after a howler 6-0 loss at Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-finals during the week there. Second legs at the end of the month, and I don't think it's going to be turned around by us. We potentially could, but that'll happen. Fina loses it. Colin can't see Richards. In on Rodnick. Rodnick got down really well there. Did the goalkeeper after his howler against Liverpool. He's still in the cup team because he's in the FA Cup goalie. Robinson, good block, and then a launch counter-attack from Fulham here. Bobby Reid knows he's got the pace and the agility. It's Bobby Reid. And Knight with the block. A goal before half-time, and Sellers nicely in this FA Cup tie. It's in by Cannavaro. Fafina! His second header of the first half. And both have been off target. He really knows this FA Cup ball looks spinny. It's a very spin ball. It's a very nice design. As the FA Cup ball still getting played all about the pitch. 3 minutes of added on time. Jesus Christ. Could still be a goal in before the break. Here comes Derby. You know, we've got a tired squad out there after our game on Wednesday evening against Liverpool. Barlow, good header. And it's half time. It's Derby 0, Fulham 0 in the FA Cup. In the Cup Sharks, Millwall drawing Villa, okay. QPR beating Wolves. Brentford drawing 0 at Southampton. Chelsea drawn with Ipswich. Forest are 1 up against Barnsley. Arsenal Burnley 0-0. Man City drawn at Northampton. Brighton won up against Carlisle. Newcastle losing at Rotherham. Jesus Christ, in League One. Leeds are drawing 0 at Spurs. West Ham beating Sunderland. Leicester won up against Bristol City. Bournemouth drawing at Blackpool. Manchester United won up at Port Vale. It's 0-0 here. So, it's time to make a sub now. Barlow. Alexander Mitrovic will be on at the break. Barlow off at the break. Barlow, the young new striker. I think I'm going to loan him back to where he was to show what he can be, because he could probably just play at that level. But he's been alright in FA Cup today, but he's very tired. I think he said to me at the break he wants to go home, back to where he came from on loan. So that's completely fine. Barlow to Vieira. Now it's Mitrovic on the turn. Bobby Reid. Oh, Bobby Reid's done superbly here. And Bobby Reid knows that he can continue his run. Well done, Bobby. Mitrovic at the back post. And off the post with his header. Now Robinson. Goes for distance. Good strike by our main left back. Currently been in the team recently quite a lot. Here's Byrne. He's playing against Mitrovic now. Long ball, and Babu trying to get there, but Bobby Reid wins it back for Fulham. It's Mitrovic and Cannavaro. Unlucky we're going to make another sub today. Cannavaro braced by Richardson. Elliot Richardson, the young striker, will come on out wide today as he's a very powerful man. It's our top goal scorer this season. And Rudnick, well saved into the arms of the glove, into the gloves. And Rudnick tips it onto the post, and Derby denied a lead by the post in the end. Here's Vieira, unlucky from the midfielder. This is so tight. Both teams piling pressure. Out wide is Robinson. Robinson dealt with it. And Tommy. Ivan, well done. Good claim, Derby claim penalty. The referee says no. Look at that. There's so many dirty things, challenges going in now. And Tom Lawrence, down he goes. Penalty, Derby. Diop is booked for the challenge. There's still 20 minutes remaining. It's Tom Lawrence who'll step up himself versus Rudnick, but Rudnick saves it. His first penalty save for the first time in a while from Rudnick. The goalkeeper for us hasn't saved a penalty in a good while, but saves one this afternoon, as he's so glad he saved a penalty in the FA Cup. Mitrovic to Rudnick's arms. Rudnick just puts it away up the park to try and get us a goal, but it's not going to happen. God, this is going to be tight. This goes to a replay, it'll even be more tighter probably. Here comes Derby again. Babu gets away for Bobby Reid. Good touch and control with the ball there. Blotta, unlucky to get that out to Richardson. It's long again from Derby. It's Tom Lawrence. Derby playing extremely good football here. And Isaac Diop this time dealt with Tom Lawrence successfully. Fafina into Vieira. Robinson through to Elliot Richardson. Good from the youngster. Cuts inside well. Malotta. Good turn and unlucky with the shot. He's our captain in this cup, guy. He's our captain in today's cup match, so he's hoping to recalibrate the strikes that he knows how to play. Vieira off. Harrison Reid is going to come on shortly. Harrison Reid, on he will come in the FA Cup. 4 from the Derby keeper who's trying to survive. That's into the middle. Rudnick, though, saves to deny Derby. And Derby really thought he'd scored after our error from Rudnick, but Rudnick really knows he's made a flying save in the FA Cup. It's into the middle. Offside against Tom Lawrence. Means we have to show that we want to score. Oh, and it's been lost in our defensive areas. But we've won it back. And it's full time. Derby 0, Fulham 0. Let's go to a replay. This time we'll go to a replay. That's sad, guys. It's going to a replay against Derby. And a replay against Derby at home for us in the replay. Should have found a winner. Hard work is your own reward. He surprised me that he'd actually played very good. So guys, Barlow, I know he's only played one game, but he will be loaned back to the team that we brought him on loan from. I don't think he's good enough for us, but he will be loaned back to where he came from. Fabian Cannavaro. I'm going to see if I can get him on a loan from Liverpool for the rest of the season, just to see what Liverpool say. So we would pay most of his wages anyway. Come back to Liverpool. Please come back. Owen's been declined. So the replay, our next game is in the replay against Derby. Jeez. So Nicholas Otamendi will go back in for 9. They're fine with 9 million or Benfica. Obviously now we know what wage he wants. Got to try and think what wage to give him this time. 2-year contract at Fulham, he's fine with it, he's got Premier League experience. 52 grand. I'll remove the bonus. And Otamendi, what a massive pickup that is. The former Manchester City player becomes a Fulham player. Nicholas Otamendi becomes a Fulham player. And he will be kit number 21. Diop will drop to the bench due to fitness. Nicholas Otamendi will come in to play in the cup. Harrison Reed will be back in to captain the side. Wilson will start this cup game as Cannavaro is shattered out. I'm going to transfer him and Cam. Transfers him and Gandiniza. But Otamendi will be kit number 22 with the global Nicholas Otamendi since joining the club. At least at Fulham, Fulham have got Nicholas Otamendi now in a Fulham jersey, at least. Play Derby in the Cup, and Otamendi is straight into the squad. It's against Derby again. We drew them at the weekend in the Cup. This is the replay. We're going to just play the replay and then that'll be it for the episode. But here we go. We're the replay. It was 0-0 at Derby, at Pride Park. It's time to try and destroy them at home in the replays. The replay in the third round already. And the ball has been correct. The referee, same referee as usual. But it's time to really do what we can. Nicholas Otamendi walks out for Fulham as he's just joined us for £9 million from Benfica. Yep, see, that's Nicholas Otamendi really knows we're going to play well. Elliot Richardson, can't believe he starts the Cup game. Cup replay. Bellotti remains up front as number 11 strikes in football. So guys, we've just brought in a new signing just there from Benfica. Nicholas Otamendi, the former Manchester City player, makes his debut tonight. In the replay does Nicholas Otamendi after the signing this morning. But Nicholas Otamendi, delighted to be back in English football. He's delighted that Fulham have he's penned a 2-year deal with us until the end of next season. So that is very, very clinical, as he's delighted he's a January arrival. Nagisa will probably leave the club. After Derby's 0 draw against us on Saturday, they've changed their team a little bit. Alotta will kick off the game. Fina to Otamendi, who's definitely feeling it cold back in England. He's delighted to be back in English football, of course. It's good to see him making his debut. Diop drops to the bench into fitness. Robinson to Wilson, who's up against one of his old teams. Derby was on loan a couple of seasons ago. Derby, the replay will be even harder because they've not got their fans, most of their fans right here. Most of our fans now. Forsyth beats in Babu, and then Babu went in and fouled him. An early free kick to Derby. Rodnick saved a penalty at Derby. Remember, our goalkeeper saved a penalty superbly, and Rodnick got down to that. He really knows these proceedings of staying in the goal. Elliot Richardson. And Wilson goes down. Wilson wasn't involved at Derby. Here's Elliot Richardson. It's Bellotta's first appearance at home at Craven Cottage tonight in this replay, so the fans are hoping that he'll be a huge impact. And then Babu went in for Scythe there, who went down. Now they've got another injured Derby. That's our left back this time. He went down awkwardly in the challenge, and he went on a challenge with Babu, and Babu went down as well, but Babu got back up in, so he's now injured. 2 Derby players injured in both games. And Forsyth, looks like his game is over. And Babu went in for, oh, that's nasty. Hope to God, a speedy recovery for the Derby players that have been injured against us. And Fafina will put it away and put it long. Their goalkeeper Roots is in goal for this cup replay. Will get it into his arms. Bobby Reid wins it well. There it is, Bobby Reid. And Bellotta past his marker. Robinson back to Otamendi, former Manchester City player, and a 2-year deal with us this morning. He's right into my Cup 11 for the replay. Wilson offside, he's complaining. Bellotta, our striker, making his first appearance at Craven Cottage this evening in the replay. He's captain in the game at Derby, but Harrison Reid back in tonight. Down goes Wilson, and that's defo, at least a booking. It is. It's going to be taken by Robinson, the free kick. Great from the American. Wilson makes a bad error. And here come Derby. Robinson. Wilson. By Harrison Reid. Strength for the Overton Babu. Nicholas Otamendi. Bafina. Bellotta. Bobby Reid's done really well there on the right. Bobby Reid tried to bend it into the top corner. But Bobby Reid, 1 goal in his last 5. He's really doubted the performances, but he's still class. Roots. Fafina. I might have just made an error. Otamendi brings him down. No penalty conceded on his debut. He won it cleanly, very cleanly there. Yes, he did. Owen Harrison-Reed now loses it in his own half. Otamendi almost won it there. Rudnick. Delighted. It's over the bar. Fafina to Harrison-Reed. Wilson wants it from Robinson and gets it. Hold on, Wilson looking good. Here now on the left. It's in by Wilson. Oh, almost got went to Elliot Richardson. Good to see him back in the team. The first time in the starting 11 for a couple of games now. Wilson, Byrne beat him. Robinson went in on him to the left back, the American internationalist, but he won the ball in the back four. No, he's communicated very well up the pitch. This is a really good play from Derby. Byrne now for Derby. Rabel Morrison, I know him from Football Manager. He's a very decent player. Lotta. Oh, look for Wilson there. Who goes in nastily there on Byrne. No free kick, thankfully, against him. Now Wilson. He's got to really battle against Byrne tonight. Byrne's a very good physical player. And Reed hides Wilson. And Bellotta's in the middle. I don't know why I went for the shot early, but who cares? That's terrible from Elliot Richardson. Him and Harrison-Reed haven't communicated enough there. Otamendi. And Richardson up to Bellotta. Bellotta! Good save, Roots, who's hardly had anything much to deal with. Just for golden for half time and set on the tie, potentially. Fafina, back post, off the bar. And my son come back to the Portugal international midfielder. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine, Razor Shark. How are you, man? Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing lately? A lot of replays tonight. Manchester City in our replay. But they're dropping their replay. We're drawing 0-0 in our replay. Very classical replay against Derby in the first.
Doing great.
Doing great. How's that, man? And Babu. Well, won it there for Richardson. Now Bobby Reed. Don't know how they... We've made kind of an error on that there. Otamendi well in on his debut.
Hello to fellow live streamers.
Mate, that is brilliant. Showing great community spirit. You streaming, mate? Have you ever streamed? You know, if you do subscribe, but stream on YouTube or whatever, I'll give you a wee follow. Subscribe, whatever you're doing. You did a great job if you're doing it. Richardson's so unlucky there. And City have signed Savic. What a signing that at Kanye is. He's a very good leader. Here's Wilson. Bellotta. Oh, he won it, but he was offside, I think. But the Argentinian striker really knows playing for the Argentina national team and playing for an English club now. It's good to see him. So the former Marseille striker certainly knows that it's going to be tough. Elliot Richardson. To Bino. Eto. Out to Wilson. That's actually a dangerous ball in. It's Bobby Reed hits it on the volley, but Ruiz got down well. Derby make another sub. That's their second sub of the evening. We've yet to make one. And Tommy Upton, we are going to make a sub now. Richardson is going to be replaced as the youngster. Yes. Mitrovic is going to come on for him. Mitrovic is going to come on for half an hour this evening in this replay played. I think the full 90 at Derby. I can't remember. But Mitrovic is off the bench. Another appearance for him this season. Already made a huge impact by winning a header. And it's long from Derby. And Rudnick. Saved it well, and he gives it to Otamendi. And Delali's return to English football. And Delali, he's playing for us, though. As we're a mid-table team at the moment in the Premier League. Mitrovic. He was fouled, but he played it all the way up the park to Bobby Reed here. And a booking is going to be given to the Derby player. That's Louis Sybil. Reed. It's Fafina had 2 headers in the game at Derby, but couldn't score any of them. He's been unlucky again this evening. They bring off their striker who they brought on, Colin Kazim Richards, who did play in the game at Derby from the start, but comes off the bench in the replay. Derby are going more direct in this replay because they obviously want to try and go through, so do we. Bobby Reid, Mitrovic, Bolota. Now Mitrovic onto Bobby Reid. Looking in Babu making a run on the right here. It's in by Babu. And Byrne almost headed it beyond his goalkeeper there. We're going to make our second sub of the evening. Teta on for Robinson. Bolota might be really shattered, but he can still play up front. Robinson just about to go off shortly. Harrison Reid. Byrne blocked it, but Harrison Reid wins it back. And here is Wilson. He's got all the time to put this in. Mitrovic is almost there. Harrison Reid said he was fouled. He did look like he was fouled, but he wasn't, said the referee. Mbabu. 1 goal this season for the club for Mbabu. And a great ball in. Bobby Reid, can he win that back? Off Tom Lawrence. Nope. Derby in this replay have looked a lot more direct than in the game at Pride Park. Both teams are beginning extremely shattered out from all this football. And Harrison Reid with a bad challenge and just a yellow from the ref for the captain. The captain was dropped onto the bench in that game at Derby, but starts the replay. Mitrovic. Bolota. The Argentinian striker was fouled, and the referee says, yes, I'll give a free kick. Harrison Reid out to Mbabu. It's time to shine like Derby. Derby looking to not concede, obviously. Fafina now. That's a really poor long-range strike by the Portugal international midfielder. Roots long. Babu, that looked nasty, that tackle he just did. Rudnick got down well. 3 minutes of added on time before this tie heads to extra time. Will there be a late winner? Potentially, as Bobby Reid is on the right, but he's all alone. Oh, he needed support. Down he went to dive, said the referee, no penalty. And these two will head to extra time for another 30 minutes. What a replay it's been. A couple of ties going. Manchester absolute fuck Northampton. Bolota remains to be in the team into extra time. Time is cautious. Extra time is. Remember, guys, we have 1 sub left. There's quite a lot of our players have still played a full game so far. And we'll be absolutely shattered out. Surely Derby can't hang on for long. Teta. Mitrovic is in the middle. And Teta wins the ball back and loses it to Byrne. Derby play it long. Otamendi heads it to Rudnick. Rudnick kicks it long, but out onto the left. As Wilson heads it down for Harrison Reid. Back to Wilson. Look for Bobby Reid there. And a free kick is given for the winger. The winger will take it quickly to Mitrovic. Doesn't want to let himself down here. And here's Harrison Reid. He has all the time and all the space to run into, but he chooses not to. That's poor from the captain. Derby have had 3 shots, 2 on target. We've had 11 shots, 3 on target for us. So it's been a pretty poor game at the office, technically, from us. Here come Derby as they look to go on and do this. And it's Colin Kazim Richards. Might have just won the replay as they lead 1-0. They've been the worst side out of both teams. Still 15 minutes to go. There's still 15 minutes to go, but Derby won up in extra time. It's going to be tough. Cannavaro on. Cannavaro there. Mitrovic will go up front as Bellotta is off at half time. In extra time, he's shadowed out. Mitrovic is staying up front. Here come Derby. So they look to push to win the game. Derby have 10 minutes to hold on against us. Oh, and it's a penalty to Derby. If they score this penalty, they will win. They missed the penalty again. That's at the weekend. It's Lawrence again. This time, Derby. And Derby win the replay 2-0 against Premier League club Fulham. Really poor performance from us, especially in extra time. How have we lost to Derby? Cannavaro. Oh my goodness, how has he missed that? He has missed a really clinical effort that he could normally score. Scored a few weeks back like that against Leicester. Really poor. And extra time is almost over. Derby have already won this. The travelling support go wild. We're all going to go wild at full time. Because they've knocked out a Premier League club. Rudnick with a good save, but it won't matter. Derby have won the replay anyway. We're out in the third round, means we can only fight for Premier League something. And another penalty is Tim. As what is Bobby Harrison Reid, our captain, doing? Tom Lawrence. Good save, Rudnick, but finishes the replay, finishes Fulham 0, Derby 2, and Derby won the replay. They deserved it. They defended very well. Look at guys, there's 12 shots from us. The Premier League guys were shit. That's poor. We were too easy to play against. It's under a lot of pressure right now as Mitrovic all the players are. We're second best, is that that's it? Right, so guys, I will see you guys next episode.